Hey guys, Philly Boy J here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my Cornish hens. I'm just basically going to rub them down with a little bit of salt water. Cornish hens, just like turkey and chicken, usually have a package on the inside. That's the heart and the neck and gizzards. Just going to remove that. You may also find some fat on the sides of the cavity, like right here. You're going to remove that. And that's pretty much it. That's how I clean my Cornish hens. Try to remove as much excess fat as possible. And some of this yellow stuff that you may see on the top here. Just kind of scrape that off. Alright, so here are the seasonings that I like to put on my Cornish hens. Here I have some onion powder. I'm going to be using some of that. Some Italian seasonings just to add some herbs to it. Some paprika. That just gives it color. Some salt, some garlic powder and pepper. And I always use 2 chicken flavored bouillon cubes. If you guys notice, I roast my Cornish hens very similar to the way that I roast my whole chicken. I'm using a lot of the same ingredients. Here we have some butter. At the bottom there you see some oil. You're going to melt this. We have some cornstarch. That's going to be our thickening agent. I just like my Cornish hens and my whole roasted chicken to have a little light gravy. So I just create a small amount of gravy. Here we have some chicken broth. And just to enhance the flavor, I use a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That's optional though. You don't have to use that. And last but not least, I have some vegetables. You can add whatever kind of vegetables you like to add. I chopped up some onions. I have a small amount of celery there, some fresh carrots, and some white potatoes. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to melt our butter. I'm going to place this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Alright guys, so that's our melted butter. And what this does, just in case you want to know, is this just helps to brown the skin. Okay? And this is when I'm going to add the vinegar. Alright. And we're going to set that aside. We're going to move on to the next step. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your broth and you're going to add your cornstarch to this. And you're going to stir it up until it dissolves, okay? And this is our slurry, a thickening agent. As this cooks, it's going to thicken up and turn into a nice thin gravy for your Cornish hens. So just stir that in until it's all dissolved. This is also optional, okay? You don't want any gravy with it, you don't have to do this. Okay guys, and here's all of our seasonings. I just combine them together at once. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven. Okay guys, so here's our bacon dish. We're going to add our vegetables, which is going to be the bed for our Cornish hens. That's what people call this, a bed. Spread it around. We're going to add our bouillon cubes, one on each side. I'm going to add the gibbets. I don't use the hearts. I only use the gizzards and the necks. Put them down on the side. That's optional as well. You don't have to use them if you don't want. We're going to add our Cornish hens now. Upside down first. Okay, and I'm going to rub each side down with a little butter and seasoning. Okay, now I'm going to add my seasoning. Seasoning all on the wings. I'm going to drizzle some of the butter and oil on the other side. And make sure you tuck your wing tips so they don't burn. And it may look like a lot of seasoning, but it's not. Most of the seasonings that I use are low in sodium. The only one that has a lot of sodium in it, obviously, is the salt. And we're not using that much salt. Right? Alright guys, and last but not least, we're going to add our slurry. I'm going to place this in the oven. I don't cover it with aluminum foil like some people do. I'm going to place this in the oven and I'll get back with you guys when it's almost done. Alright guys, so we're going to get ready to baste our Cornish hens. Okay, just baste them a few times. And then let them continue cooking. Alright. And this gravy is going to continue to thicken. But just make sure that you baste it a couple times. Alright, just like that. I'll get back with you guys when it's completely done. Alright guys, and there go your Cornish hens. They're all done. And I'm about to grub. As you can see here, it's a light gravy. not too thick. I never make my gravy too thick because you know, rarely do people eat a whole meal like this in one day. And the next day you don't want your gravy to be extremely thick, and that's what happens once you store it in the refrigerator. Even before then, it, you know, thickens up a lot once it chills. As you can see here, it's much thicker than it was when I took it out the oven a few minutes ago. So nice gravy. Like I said, that's optional. I would recommend that you add some liquid to the pan. Maybe about like 1/4 cup of some sort of liquid, whether it be water or broth. But yeah, gravy is optional. But I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's really, really good. Philly Boy J, showing you guys how I make my Cornish hens. Peace. Hey guys, it's PBJ, and for more of my delicious and easy to make recipes, visit my website at PhillyJCooking.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all my latest videos, and come join me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.